Major political events of the 20th century. Top 10 political events: assassination of Franz Ferdinand in 28 June 1913, World War I from 28 July 1930 to 11 November 1918, the October Revolution 7 November 1970. World War II, the 1st of September 1939 to the 2nd of September 1945, the Holocaust from 1941 to 1945. Attack on Pearl Harbor 7 December 1941, the bombing of Nagasaki and Hiroshima 9 August 1945, creation of Israel as a Jewish state 29 November 1947. John Kennedy assassination 22 November 1963, fall of Berlin Wall 9 November 1989. The assassination of Franz Ferdinand. The assassination of Franz Ferdinand of Austria occurred on 28 June 1914 in Sarajevo when they shot dead by Gavrilo Princip. Princip was one of a group of 6 assassins and a member of the Black Hand Society. The political objectives of the assassination was to break off Austro-Hungarian South-Slav provinces so they could be combined into Yugoslavia. The assassination led directly to the First World War. World War I. More than 70 million military personnel were mobilized in one of the largest wars in history. Over 9 million combatants and 7 million civilians died as a result of the war. It was one of the deadliest conflicts in the history and paved the way for major political changes, including revolution in many of the nations involved. The Holocaust.
Holocaust meaning the mass murder of 6 million European Jews by the German Nazi regime during the Second World War. To the anti-Semitic Nazi leader Adolf Hitler, Jews were an inferior race, an alien threat to German racial purity and community. Hitler's final solution came to fruition under cover of World War, with mass killing centers constructed in the concentration camps of occupied Poland.
The bombing of Nagasaki and Hiroshima.
An American B-29 bomber, Little Boy, dropped the war's first deployed atomic bomb over the Japanese city of Hiroshima. The explosion wiped out 90% of the city and killed 80,000 people. Tens of thousands more later died of radiation exposure. 3 days later, a second B-29 bomber, Fat Man, dropped another A-bomb on Nagasaki, killing 40,000 people.
World War II.
World War II. It involved the vast majority of the world's countries, including all of the great powers, eventually forming 2 opposite military alliances, the Allies and the Axis. It was the most widespread war in history and directly involved more than 100 million people from over 30 countries. In a state of total war, the major participants threw their entire economic, industrial, and scientific capabilities behind the war effort, erasing the distinction between civilian and military resources.
Created using Powtoon.